Wacky Wednesday.
If you grew up in the 1980s or 1990s, you would have experienced playing with toys much different than what's sold today, although some of those old toys are now worth a fortune. From the original Game Boy from 1989 to Star Wars toys and G.I. Joe figurines worth tens of thousands of dollars, we take a look at 20 childhood toys that are now worth a fortune. Number 20. Super Soaker Water Gun. The first Super Soaker went on sale in the 1980s and was originally called the Power Drencher. The Super Soaker brand was further popularized in the 1990s by Michael Jackson, who cited it as one of his favorite toys. The cost of one of these original Super Soakers in the early 1990s was about $20, although now you can find them on eBay for upwards of $300. Number 19. Original Game Boy. Nintendo released the Game Boy in Japan in 1989 and in total sold more than 118 million systems worldwide. In the United States alone, the first day Nintendo sold 40,000 Game Boy handhelds. In North America in July 1989 for the price of $89. For a factory sealed original Game Boy today can run you upwards of $500. Number 18. Original Furby. A Furby is an American electronic robotic toy released in 1998 by Tiger Electronics. It resembles a hamster or owl-like creature and went through a period of being a must-have toy during the holiday season in the late 1990s. Furbies originally cost around $70 brand new. If you were able to get your hands on one original unopened Furby from 1998 today, you'd be $700 richer. Number 17. The Real Ghostbusters Fright Feature action figure. Ghostbusters was first released 30 years ago, back in 1984, to positive reviews and large commercial success. So successful was the film that it single-handedly launched the franchise we all know and love today. If you happen to have one of these in new condition, you can expect it to fetch up to $950 online. Number 16. Cabbage Patch Baby. Initially known as Little People when the brand was first developed in 1978, the company began mass producing the dolls under the name Cabbage Patch Kids in 1982. In 1983, demand was so high, mostly during the Christmas holiday, that people actually fought over them. The price tag on a mint condition original would increase your pocket size by up to $1,000 today. Number 15. Teddy Ruxpin. At the height of its popularity, Teddy Ruxpin was the best-selling toy in the world for 2 years straight. In 1985 and 1986, with a TV series that ran for 65 episodes. The toy itself was an animatronic talking bear that read out stories. This was done by placing audio cassettes into a cassette deck, which was built into the bear's back. A Teddy Ruxpin recently sold online for $1,400. Number 14. Peanut the Royal Blue Elephant and Beanie Baby. While the Beanie Baby trend has definitely ended, that doesn't mean there aren't a few valuable ones still out there. Take Peanut the Elephant for instance. The amount of buyers have dwindled, but if you come across this little guy, you're probably looking at a value of around $2,000. Number 13. Rocket firing Boba Fett Star Wars figure. The Boba Fett figure was considered an urban legend for years. Apparently, when Kenner released it in 1980, parents were concerned that the projectile rocket was a safety concern. Kenner recalled the figures and re-released it without the firing mechanism. The originals are extremely rare and sell anywhere from $2,000. Number 12. Charizard First Edition Pokemon Card. In the collector's world, First Edition Pokemon cards are what will make your cards valuable. Depending on the type of card and the age, the sticker could be $1,000 difference. Originally found in $10 booster packs, a first edition Charizard Pokemon card with a PSA grade of 10 can run up to $3,000. Number 11. She-Ra and Swift Wind Action Figure Pack. While not as popular as the He-Man series, She-Ra Princess of the Power had a good run from 1985 to 1986. Very similar to Adam's He-Man, Adora uses her sword of protection to transform into She-Ra, and is accompanied by her talking steed sidekick Spirit, who transforms into